guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to episode 2 of the road to Endgame. We just talked about Iron Man in my last video. If you have not checked it out, go check it out. It's the video that was just uploaded before this. And today we're talking about the Incredible Hulk. Look, it is definitely the black sheep of the MCU. Straight up. But it's part of the MCU. So we're just going to get right into it. So for the film synopsis, scientist Bruce Banner, this time he's played by Edward Norton. He was not played by Mark Ruffalo yet. I think Mark Ruffalo is better. That's just me. He desperately seeks a cure to get for the gamma radiation that contaminated his cells and turned him into the Hulk. Cut off from his true love, Betty Ross, and forced to hide from his nemesis, General Thunderbolt Ross, Banner soon comes face to face with a new threat, a supremely powerful enemy known as the Abomination. Now, just to continue, he goes and he runs, fights the Abomination, wins. I don't really know what else to really say about it. This movie, 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb and a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh man, this movie is just, I just don't like it. I really don't. And it doesn't have to do with it just being the Incredible Hulk. Like, a lot of people just don't like it because it's like, oh, it's that one movie in the MCU. But like, as a movie itself, I didn't like it. Edward Norton, I think, is really stale in the role. I think Mark Ruffalo brings a little bit of comedy, brings a little bit of life to the role. Edward Norton just didn't do it for me, so I'm kind of glad they recasted him. I'm not going to lie. Liv Taylor, who plays Betty Ross, was awful. I'm sorry. You may think differently, but she was not good at all. She, oh man, was stale. That's the movie was stale. That's really what it was. The story was stale. It threw you to different places, you know, but it wasn't like a good, like, oh, the action keeps going. No, like, it was just stale. I don't know what else to really say about it. The Abomination was an okay villain, but the guy himself was just kind of crazy and also kind of stale. You guys seeing kind of a theme here. And, you know, a lot of people will think that I have a bias towards it because a lot of people don't like it. But honestly, out of all the movies, I just don't like it. I just don't. I don't know what you want me to say about it. I don't go back and watch this one. If I'm doing a marathon, I'll watch it because it's part of the MCU, and I respect that. But I'm not going to randomly just pop it in one day and be like, oh, let's watch The Incredible Hulk. No, I don't. I do not like this movie. I don't. Edward Norton is not good as Bruce Banner. Liv Taylor as Betty Ross is terrible. I'm really glad they recasted to Mark Ruffalo, because if he would have stayed in, he may have been better. He may have, but, you know, I don't know. The CGI was okay. It wasn't great. It was kind of spotty at times. The final fight scene was cool. I'll give it that. The final fight scene between the Abomination and the Hulk is cool. But besides that, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to find more to say because I don't want this to be like a 4-minute video. Just the plot is dull and stale. The interesting part of him not wanting to be the Hulk and trying to stay calm, not get angry, to not become the Hulk is an interesting arc, because, you know, the Hulk is if you were the Hulk, you're really powerful, and you might want to use that against villains and stuff like that. But Bruce Banner wants nothing to do with the superhero life at all whatsoever. He wants nothing to do with it, and I find that kind of funny. Another thing that I did find kind of funny was the scene where he's about to fight the Abomination, and he jumps out of the helicopter because he wants to transform before he hits the ground, and then he just doesn't transform and just bam into the ground. But then he transforms and they fight. So I thought that was kind of funny. But again, just overall view, plot is stale, story is stale, Edward Norton is stale, Liv Taylor is stale. This movie is stale. I just do not like this movie. It is, I'm telling you right now, it's my least favorite movie in the MCU. It is at number 20 right now. We went from number 5 to number 20. So that's cool. But I don't recommend this movie. Like, if you're watching the MCU, you have to watch this movie. You have to. I'll recommend it if you've never seen it before and you're trying to watch the MCU. Like, you have to watch this movie. Every movie in the MCU is pretty much important in one way or another. Even the bad movies are important in their own ways. And the Hulk is important because you are introduced to Bruce Banner, you're introduced to what is going on with him, and you're introduced to the Hulk. That's the main important thing in this movie. But that's done. I'm done griping on it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Incredible Hulk. Again, it's just not one of my favorites. I don't like it, and I'm really trying not to be biased. Like, the movie is just not good, in my opinion. That's just what I think. But again, guys, let me know down below in the comments, what did you think of the Incredible Hulk as a movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? If you liked it, let me know down below why. Try to convince me. You might convince me. But it might be hard because I really don't like this movie. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you in the next video, and have a great rest of your day.